Hi, friends. I hope you have seen part one and part two of direct and indirect speech. Okay. So once again, please do watch part one and part two so that you can understand part three. Okay. And you have to continue to practice also. Okay. This is the seventh rule. To report a question in indirect speech, the reporting verb is changed into asked, required, inquired, wanted to know, etc. Okay. So example, what is your name? That is in direct speech because it is, inverted commas are used and question mark. So he asked him what his name was. Like that, it changes in indirect. She said, "What are you doing here?" She said, she asked him what he was doing there. That is indirect speech. Okay. The interrogative word order changes to affirmative. So there are 5 kinds of sentences: affirmative sentence, interrogative sentence, negative sentence, exclamatory sentence, and imperative sentence, like that. Okay. So affirmative sentence means just a statement. Interrogative sentence means question mark sentence. Imperative sentence is command or request type of sentences. Okay. And exclamatory sentences and so on. Okay, you must have learned earlier. So the interrogative word order changes to affirmative word. Okay, so when you change from direct to indirect, you have to remove the question mark, and the inverted commas also you have to remove, and you have to present it as if it is an affirmative word. Okay, and therefore the question mark is also omitted. So in affirmative, you won't use question mark, the punctuation. Okay, yes. And next one, rule 8. Okay. If it is yes or no question, or if the question begins with a verb, then if or whether is used after the reporting verb. Okay. After the reporting verb, if or whether. Okay. Example, he said, "Are you happy here?" He inquired if they were happy. Okay, that is in indirect speech. She said, "Will you go to the market?" She asked him whether he would go to the market in indirect form. Okay, so you have to, if it is yes or no question, you have to use, okay, whether. Okay, whether you have to use, see the formula, subject plus reporting verb plus object. If for whether, subject of the question, verb. Okay. Now rule number 9. Okay. In rule number 9, you got it. If it is a command, change the reporting verb to told or ordered or commanded. Okay. The father said to his son, "Go and pay the bill at once." That is in direct speech. The father told his son to go and pay the bill at once. Okay. Go and play. If it is go and play, father told his son to go and play. But here, pay the bill at once. The lawyer said to the client, "Tell the truth." That is in direct speech. But whereas the lawyer ordered the client to tell the truth in indirect speech. Okay, lawyer can order the client. Okay, captain can command their soldiers, their men, like that. So captain said to his men, "Go for a win." That is in indirect speech. The captain commanded his men to go for a win in the indirect speech. Note the order or command is changed into infinitive mode: to come, to go, to walk, to talk, like that. Go for a win into to go for a win, like that. Okay. Rule number 10, negative commands are changed into indirect, but not, okay, infinitive. The captain said to his crew, don't sail in the deep. Let us see here. Negative commands are changed into indirect, but not plus to infinitive. Okay. The captain said to his crew, don't sail in the deep sea. That is direct speech. But in indirect speech, not to. So wherever you find don't do this work. The teacher said, don't do this work. The teacher said, not to do this work, like that. The teacher said to Ravi, don't enter the class. The teacher told Ravi. If it is said to, you have to use told, and the name of the person or name of the subject to whom the person is talking or telling. Okay. The teacher told Ravi not to enter the class. That is in indirect speech. So rule number 11, when let is used for some suggestion, the reporting verb can be changed to suggested. If it is some kind of suggestion, it can be changed into suggested in indirect speech. For example, he said, let's watch some movie channel. Okay. He suggested. So wherever you find let us go, let us do, let us plan, like that, he suggested it. Okay, suggested to do, suggested to plan, and so on. So here he suggested our watching the movie channel. Okay, that is the indirect speech. Or he suggested that we should watch the movie channel. Okay. Then next example, the patient said, let me see the doctor. The patient suggested seeing the doctor. Okay, or the patient suggested that he should see the doctor. That is indirect speech. Unless otherwise you listen again and again, you can't understand. Unless you practice, it is very difficult. You must be thorough with the tenses. Okay, present, simple present change into simple past, present continuous changes to past continuous, like that. Okay. Let him or them express a command, but the speaker often has no authority over the person to whom the command is given. Example, the minister said, let the government make a plan. You cannot say the minister commanded. Okay, the minister said the government should make a plan. That is the indirect speech. You can't use a reporting verb, the minister commanded the government or the minister ordered the government. No, the minister said the government should make a plan. That is in indirect speech. Okay, rule number 13, let him or let them can express real command. The captain said, the captain can command his team members, his teammates. Okay. Captain is the final word for all the players. Okay. But once they are in the ground, okay, they have to listen to the umpire. Okay. If it is cricket, umpire. If it is football, umpire, like that. So the captain said, let no one touch the ball. Okay, the captain said that no one was to touch the ball. So, how it is used with the should using the verb command or order? Captain ordered that no one should touch the ball. Okay. No one should touch the ball. That is that. Okay. The captain said, let's move forward. The captain commanded that they were to move forward. That is in indirect speech. Then 14th and 15th is the last two rules. Okay, listen carefully. To report an entreaty or request, the reporting verb is changed into entreaty, requested, baked, bread, etc. So command or request type of sentences are so-called imperative sentences. Okay, question mark sentences are called interrogative sentences. Here we are going to be busy with imperative sentence. That is, requesting. Please give me some money. The hungry beggar begged them to give him some money. Okay, you can't say that hungry beggar, ordered or commanded or requested. Okay, he can request, okay, but begged is a correct word, correct reporting verb. The anxious father said, oh, doctor, please save my daughter's life. Okay, there is a small mistake here. Daughter's life, or even the daughter may be a doctor. Okay, the anxious father entreated the doctor to save his daughter's life. That is indirect. Okay, last rule is also very important. Okay, very, very important. To report a wish or an exclamation, the reporting verb is changed into a strained praised, called to witness, applauded, blamed, desired, wished, and so on. The mother said, how worried I am. Okay, so mother takes care of you, takes care of the children. Okay, mother exclaimed that she was very worried. That is in the indirect speech. Or she cried, oh, that I were king. He cried, oh, that I were king. He wished that he were the king. Okay, that means what? He wished that if he were the king, he would bring some good programs and schemes and so on for the people. He would help. That is the idea behind. Okay.